Hi, hello there. It's Osmond Maguire here again, and I hope you're having a really good day wherever you are, and I hope you're having some fun and been a productive day. Anyway, what I want to do today is I really want to help business owners improve their website, and there's a number of things that you can do in your website that will really improve it without costing you a fortune or you having to pay your SEO guy, your website guy, your graphics guy, or your developer. There's a load of stuff that you can actually do yourself. Manage yourself and see the difference that you can make to your website, getting more customers and getting more leads. The first thing you need to do is go along to my website at wtdesigns.co.uk and download yourself a copy of this guide. Absolutely free guide. You'll find it on the front page. There's a link to it. There's a little call to action in the middle. There's one at the end, but go and find it and get that downloaded. And in here, what you're going to find is you're going to find some really good stuff that's all about helping you get your website noticed, helping you get your website in front of the right people, and helping you get SEO on your website that actually works. Now, all the knowledge contained within this little PDF document has taken me 20 years to build up, so everything that we know and we apply to our customers' websites is all in that little document. And let's start with some of the very first things that's in this, and it's a really good one. So you have to, 5 things that you need to fix on your website today. So we go through the 5 things. So we talk about being specific, we talk about taking action, we talk about getting found, we talk about getting shared, and we also talk about, I can do it here, getting better. Each of these sections has got a nice paragraph that tells you about what you have to do and what you have to apply. And also at the bottom, you get an actionable. So it tells you what you need to do and how you can help improve it. So you've got to think to yourself, when you've got a website, you're either sharing your service or your offering with other people out there, or you're selling your product. But it should all be about information and educating your audience. You need to educate your audience with your website so they know what you do, how you do it, and how best you can serve them. You've got to sort of think of the customer, put the customer as number one, and then think of your website from a customer point of view. And when they land on that website, what is it that they're going to find out? Why would they want to use your services? And you've got a limited time when somebody lands on that website. It's really between 3 and 5 seconds. Whether they make their minds up, whether they're going to stay on your website or they're going to move and find something else in Google. But if you download my ultimate guide, it'll really help you achieve and get some more results. So the next section that we've got in this great guide is that, you are not attracting customers. Why not? And we go through some tips and some points as to why you're not getting audience. And this could be as simple as, number 1, let's get traffic. Number 2, you need to be relevant to your audience. Are you actually talking to your audience, and can they relate to what you're talking about? Then we go on to things like deliver a great user experience. Then we get visitors to keep returning. So give them a reason to come back to your website. Give them a reason to look you up each week or each month. And then we've got conversion, and that's where we take the customer from a prospect and we turn them into a lead, and then we turn them into a deal. Because we all know it's deals that make profit, and it's deals that puts the money on the table. Now, here's the key bit that we used to give away as a free PDF cheat sheet on its own, but it's the ultimate website layout to win over Google. And what we have here is we have got a mock layout of what your page should look like. And on that page, there's key things that really you need to know and do. And we talk about things like your contact details. Make sure they're clear and that people can easily get in touch with you. And easy to understand navigation. Don't complicate it. Make sure there's a home, make sure there's a services and about us, a products page, and a contact us page. Make sure people can use your website. Make sure there's a relevant welcome image. Put an image of yourself, the front of your building, your team, your vans, but make sure that image is relevant. Then put a good bio and an introduction, who you are, what your company does, and what problems do you solve for a potential customer. Make sure there's a great photo on there, so use some really good sharp images. Make sure they're your images. inside your premises, outside your premises, or when you're doing work out and about, but make sure they're real live images of you in action or you going about your service. Make sure there's a downloadable lead magnet, a PDF, or a call to action, but make sure there's something on the page that's going to allow you to capture a user's name and email address so that you can then market to them or send them a newsletter or follow them up with an email and say, hey John, you visited my website, hope you found what you're looking for. If you didn't find what you're looking for, I'd love to help you and talk some more when's convenient for you to have a chat. Put a testimonial on the front page. People that you've done work for and you've done a great job for, get that on that front page and make sure people can see that you've worked for different companies, different industries, and give them a really good reason to use your services. Make sure there's some social media follow buttons on there. Make sure that you can easily find yourself on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, all the major channels. Then go and put in a location map and put a live chat function, sometimes a little pop-up buttons, and put a call to action down at the bottom again. But make it really easy from your front page to attract the right people. And as I said, this is in the guide, and it's a really easy little cheat sheet, but you just follow that guide, lay out your front page or your other pages to that effect, following this guide, and that will really, really bring you some success. Now, my number one tip this year is Google My Business. So we've got a page dedicated to Google My Business, and Google My Business is a key ranking factor for websites. You need to be on Google My Business. You need to be registered on Google My Business. Put in your business hours of operation. Put in some photos from your premises. Get some reviews in there. Put in your services. But you must make sure you have got an active Google My Business listing. Get it verified as well. So make sure it's verified by Google. You get the green tick and make sure you do that. So this is a must. If you really want to get anywhere with your website, get noticed, get ranked, you definitely must do Google My Business. Once you've done all these sort of little stuff, you then want to boost your visitor engagement. Get people to come to your website. Give them a reason to come to your website. And for this, we have designed 8 steps to boost visitor engagement. And these steps range from design for your audience, create engaging content, interact with your visitors, collect email addresses. You'd be surprised how many people don't collect email addresses from their website. Make your website easy to navigate. We just talked about that. Optimize your website for mobile traffic. We are seeing huge search indexes from 50% to 60% of your search is now coming from mobile traffic. And whether that's a smartphone or a tablet or another device, but we are seeing a huge increase in mobile traffic. Keep your website fast. That's really important. If you're using cheap, low-grade hosting, then your website's not going to be very quick, and people are going to get turned off very quickly. Remember what I said, between 3 and 5 seconds when somebody lands on your website, they're going to make that decision whether they want to view your website or not. If you imagine if your website hasn't even loaded in 5 seconds, what are they going to do? They're going to click and move on. And monitor your analytics. That's the last one on this list. And really, if you don't monitor your analytics, then you don't know what's making an effect. You don't know what pages people are visiting. You don't know how much traffic you're getting a day and where it's coming from. Google give you free tools, which are absolutely fantastic, and you can monitor your analytics on a daily basis and see where your traffic comes from, what was your most visited page, and how many seconds are people staying on your website or on your pages. We then jump to section 6, and section 6 is a really good one, but you know, people dread the thought of this one, but you need to increase your customers by blogging. So we have a whole section on there, including a layout of a proposed blog style layout, but drive the traffic to your website by talking about interesting subjects. Give the people something to read on a regular basis. Talk about industry leading things. Maybe it's a new product in your industry. Maybe it's a new service, a new way of doing something. But you need to become the expert in your industry. Become the authority figure in your industry. And a blog is a great way to do this. What I recommend for most of my customers is you write 1 blog a week. and that should consist of up to 1,000-word piece, a 600-word piece, and 2 400-word pieces. And it should be a mixture of a case study, how I solved a problem for a customer type story. It should be a new product or product review type story, a review of something in your industry that's relevant to the people who would follow you or who would read your content, and then another general piece about you, about your company, something that you've done, something that's a little bit quirky, a little bit funny, but something that helps show the real side of you. The other thing to help you is that we have put it together a very quick little box of different people who are key people in the blogging industry and what they have to say on blogging. So that's really for you to just go and read that. And at the back of the page, there's really just what happens next. If you want to contact me, get in touch with me. Gives you all my contact details. Nice review from Carl Lehman. And that's really it. So that's my guide to helping you with your SEO, helping you get your website noticed. It's called the Ultimate Guide to Building Websites that Generate Leads. Go and get it now. It's on my website at wtdesigns.co.uk. Now, as you know, this week we launched our Business WordPress website offer. So our Business WordPress website offer is a really good offer that gives you a website from $4.95. It's a really nice little straightforward package. So what you get is you get a brand new WordPress website. It's freshly designed. It's got a modern design to it. Looks and feels really great. It puts your content in it. We take your corporate image, your corporate branding, and your identity, drop it into a really nice theme or a really nice template with a graphic designer. We make it colored and look and fit and suit you, and you end up with a nice, fresh website. So the new business package can be found at wtdesigns.co.uk/WordPress website, and we will build your business website for you. Really simple, really easy. From $4.95, which is the basic package, which gets you started, which gives you a website, gives you a landing page, integrates with your social media. Also, what we will do is the Google Rank Me package, which is £250 worth of value. We will include that free for you. And the Google Rank Me package is really me working through this, doing all the stuff on that for you, optimizing for search, optimizing for Google. We also include doing all the searches on Google and doing all the submissions on Google. And part of the package also includes an SSL certificate. A really big thing is Google will now rank sites higher that have an SSL certificate. And if you don't know what that means, basically when you go to a website, up near the HTTP or HTTPS, up in the top left-hand corner, that should be green with a little padlock symbol and the word secure beside it. And that tells you that any information you transmit to that website from your browser is secure and encrypted, and nobody can go and read it. It gives more security and safety to your website. Your new website also comes with social media integration. So if you need integration into Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, any of those social media platforms, that will also be included as a matter of course. To make things even easier for you, we will also do a MailChimp integration that allows you to have email campaigns up and running very quickly as soon as your website's live. The whole package is a great little package. It's a good little bundle, ideal for you if you've never had a proper website before and you now need to improve your presence, improve your corporate identity, and get a big website. We also will build the whole thing in 28 days. Can you imagine 28 days? That's a month to turn around your website. And if we have your content, we will build that even quicker for you, because the hold up in websites is normally the content. Our bit can be a week to 2 weeks roughing stuff out, coding stuff, making it look pretty. And then we wait for the content, which in some cases can take 4 to 6 weeks. So we make sure that this is easier for you. We've got a Google form that you can go and download online, fill in all the details, put all your content into it. And then that means that when it comes for us building out your website, it's a really easy build for us to do. So go and check us out. The page is wtdesigns.co.uk, WordPress-website, and you can read our landing page, which details all this offer. And also you can go and you can read some reviews, because we've got some great reviews, which I can show you there. But great reviews of people that we've worked with, people that we've helped and build their websites for them. So I'm Osmond Maguire, and the one takeaway from today is If you want your website to really sing and dance and to perform in Google and get picked up and get ranked, go and download my ultimate guide. That's what you want. Building a website that generates leads. You'll get it on my website at wtdesigns.co.uk. Log on. I'll put a link down below in the comments for you so you can go and find these things. Download it, go through it, work through it. And you know, if you get stuck, come back, leave me a comment, and I'll help you where you can. But I'm really passionate about getting people found and getting searched and getting ranked and getting your website actually working for you. There's nothing worse than a website that sits out there and kicks up dust and doesn't do a lot for your business. Your website should do a lot for your business. It should evolve and it should grow. And if you need help with your websites or your digital voice, you know, come and ask me. I can help you. So if you need to contact me, you can call me on 01889 227 900. Check me out via my website at wtdesigns.co.uk. Leave me a message on Facebook Messenger. Leave a comment under this post. I look forward to talking to you really soon. So go and download that guide today, see how it works for you, and we will catch up very soon. Thank you for watching this video. It's been a pleasure. Take care. Bye.